You're gonna wanna read through your exercise that you're doing and just kind of think about exactly how you're gonna do all the steps. Make a note of any supplies that you're gonna need and have them ready before you're ready to go. That way you don't have a dog who's sitting around waiting for you while you're still trying to get your stuff together. So sometimes you'll need bowls or a leash, your mat. Obviously you're gonna need some kind of food. Some exercises you need a clicker, others you don't. So just get all of that ready to go ahead of time. And then as far as treats, when I'm working inside, for Nellie I usually use just her kibble. She's happy to work for it. Today I'm using Cheerios. When I'm working on something new or hard for her, I'm gonna step it up and I'm going to use, sometimes I'll use Fresh Pet. I like to get the small breed Fresh Pet. It's these little tiny nuggets of like meaty stuff, so she likes that. I have, sometimes I'll use, commercial store-bought treats like this, or the Newman's, any kind of jerky, or the Wellness Soft Bites. I use scissors to cut them up into very small pieces. For an adult dog, you want your treats to be no bigger than the size of an eraser on a pencil. And ideally you want them to be soft and easy to eat quickly, because that allows you to get in more repetitions and keep a rhythm going. If they have to stop and crunch through and then stop to sniff up all the crumbs and everything, that takes longer and it takes them out of the rhythm a little bit. So ideally you want soft, easy to chew, and small. I use meatballs a lot for Nellie. She really likes them. I just buy frozen meatballs, defrost them in the refrigerator, and cut them up. I don't even know how many pieces I get out of each meatball. I think it's around 20 to 25 pieces out of each regular size store-bought meatball. So that might give you an idea of how small I'm talking about. It's really the value of the item, not the size of it. So that's it for getting yourself set up. Sometimes you're gonna wanna, have your treats in a pouch. Other times you're gonna wanna have them in a little bowl or something that you can just get to easily. It'll kind of depend on what you're doing. When I'm doing the things where we're sitting on the ground, usually I will use a bowl, so that way I'm not fiddling trying to get into my pouch. But that's about it. You can also use, a lot of trainers use a vest with pockets, and they put food in the pockets. So there are times when I do that too. But for just at home, sometimes a little Tupperware container works well. But again, read through all the things you need. Try to plan in your head how you're going to move for each step. And that will help cut out a lot of the kind of fumbling that happens when we're first trying something. So if there's a video, watch a complementing video, and that will give you a better idea too of the things that you'll need. And if the steps are ever confusing, go ahead and send me an email, because these are all works in progress. I want it to continue to flow. I want it to make sense to everyone. So don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to reword or re-explain things to you. But that's about it.